Day. You got to take a little nug out of the day and you got to learn from it. These are the things we have learned today. 1023 XLC, Wes and Leah.
That we have been learning, and it is all thanks. I'm stalling to Dryer Vent Wizard of Lake Forest and Gurney to avoid potential fire hazards. Schedule an appointment today, and you do that by going to Dryer Vent Wizard of Lake Forest.com. All right. Just Tim, can you go first?
I can go first. So you remember those guys, the Heaven's Gate cult? They thought they were going to catch the UFO behind the comet, and then they, ate the pudding or Jello or whatever it was, and they draped the purple sheets over themselves and they had the purple Nikes.
What?
You don't remember that?
No.
Do you remember that one, Wes?
I said
do.
yeah because I thought I would catch on, but I didn't catch on.
Well, apparently before they committed that mass suicide, they all bought something known as alien abduction insurance. And they got it because in case they got on that UFO behind the comet
they
were impregnated or killed by the space aliens, their families would get $1 million each.
What do you think a half human, half alien baby would look like?
Leah Anderson right now.
Do I look that bad?
Oh, hair is everywhere.
Oh my gosh. I wore these to bed last night.
No way.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you were still wearing your PJs when you came storming through the door at 5:45 this
But
morning.
here's the thing. I took them off because I changed my underwear and my bra.
And put it back on?
And then I put this back on. I just said I don't have it in me.
Right,
I did
perfect
not
sense.
have it in me.
By the way, they did not get that $1 million insurance payout each because they killed themselves.
Oh
and
my
that
gosh. Well,
doesn't
that's
count.
Speaking of it, alien stuff, you see there's I can't remember what university it is, and I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher this story, but they're working off the coast of Papua New Guinea, and they're going to investigate, they think is a spaceship down there, and they've already raised $1.5 million to go down there and look.
Cool.
And NASA's already released and said, it's just a meteor. It was a meteor that got in our atmosphere and landed in there. You're going to spend all this money to go down there with a submarine to look at it to see that
right.
It's
not
a
spacecraft.
meteor.
What a waste.
Just
You
a
can
meteor.
take that money and buy a Taylor Swift ticket.
Yeah, right? Right?
By the way, the hybrid of or the hotbed of alien activities in South America, you know where it is, right? It's also a lake.
It's Mexico, isn't it?
It's Lake Titicaca,
Yeah.
which is like the greatest name of anything ever. But they think UFOs land there like on the regular, though no one has been able to prove it in this world where there's cameras everywhere.
Yeah,
That's not the Mexican one where the meteor hit that caused the dinosaur extinction.
No, that's for much further north.
Okay.
Okay, so you remember the old fashioned Heinz ketchup glass bottle?
Oh yeah.
And you'd have to hit
They don't make them at all anymore?
Hit the 57.
Yeah, I think that they still do. But yeah, you hit the 57 or you take the knife and you got to hit
Tap it there.
Yeah. And it still comes out really slow. They actually recorded how fast the ketchup comes out, exits the glass bottle. 0.028 miles per hour is
seems fast.
0.028.
Right.
Just think about it's around the same speed as the average snail, they say.
Huh.
So-
See, the thing is with that, and though I kind of miss when you're bringing that up nostalgic wise, I miss that glass bottle, but I don't miss that because it would always be like you'd shake it and all of a sudden, bloop, and I'm like, oh my God, there's so much ketchup now, where now you can control your ketchup with the spray bottles. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
that would be a big, huge blob of ketchup. You're like,
Get
I
your
don't even like ketchup that much.
now I got to eat
Like,
it
eat all that ketchup.
I used to take like a knife and knife it back into the bottle.
Oh,
What?
after it was like
like
on the bun or burger or anything else.
No, like on my plate. If I got too much, you'd have to like knife it back in. No?
Poor people problems. That's what that was.
I need
Got
every
knife
drop.
that one back in.
Can't do that the other day with salsa. I was eating some chips and salsa, and I'm like, there was just a little bit. I'm like, took the knife and I just scraped it back into the jar. Marie's like, I think we have enough money. We don't need to save those
salsa.
4 peppers you've got. They're like, well, you never know. You never know. Speaking of spending money on things, what did it cost, do you think, per person? Did you ever break it down per person to go to
because
Disney?
I don't want to know. Like, it was something that we saved for. It was something that I planned over a year. So you asked me, which I don't care because you're a good friend of mine, but I have had multiple random people ask me how much my trip was. And I was like, that's kind of like
Personal.
And I don't
Not even
want to
kind
know.
of personal.
Well, I can give you a ballpark of what it was because they said that on December 8th, ticket prices are going up yet again for the second time in
this
1 year in an
Isn't that
annual year.
insane?
It's going up for the second time. They say the average ticket price right now to get into Disney is $109 per person. it's going up to $159 per person to go to Disney.
See, I thought it was already up to 159.
That's according to this. I mean,
Okay.
who knows? But one day, one park ticket is at Animal Kingdom.
Yep.
That covers Magic Kingdom,
Yep.
covers Hollywood Studios, going from 109 to 159. That's a 12% increase for
insane, you guys.
2023. Yeah, family of 5 just to walk into one of those
One
parks.
park. And that's what I was trying to explain. Cause like not even like, okay, so we went to all 4 parks, all 5 families or all 5 people. Should have maybe left one behind, but and then on top of that, they charge you an extra $20 a person just to be able to schedule the rides.
Unbelievable.
It's unreal, you guys, every day. Every single day. And that's a new system that they just came out with.
You sit there and you want to go, well, Disney, why would you do this? Why wouldn't you, this is for families,
People
blah,
are
blah, blah.
still
But
gonna-
people are still going.
Right.
They're
Yeah.
still going. Disney
'Cause-
doesn't have to.
Yeah, people are obsessed with Disney. They'll go no matter what they charge. But and good news for you, Leah, is
I did it
You're
and
done
I'm
with it
done.
now.
Yes.
Well-
I'm broke both mentally, physically, and emotionally and financially,
There
but
you go.
it's fine.
Well, Disney's making up for their 60 years they didn't have to pay taxes, and now they have to pay like $40 million a year in taxes.
Yeah,
and
but they're like firing a good portion of its workers.
well, because
the
they went,
workers.
years were skating in
Yeah.
Florida, and all of a sudden now they're not anymore. And they're like, oh boy,
Oh.
we have to pay taxes like the rest of the world. Well, that sucks. Jeez.
In these difficult, troubling times, it can be more expensive than ever to take a Disney World vacation. That's why there's the Bank of Disney.
Well, golly, how can I help you today?
Yeah, I need to borrow a few $1,000s to go to Disney World.
Sure. I just need your house as collateral.
The Bank of
Oh,
Disney will
Mickey.
help you make ends meet so you can afford your trip to Disney World.
Well, golly, you missed a payment on your Disney loan, and it looks like we're taking your house.
Are you serious? What? I don't want to live in a cardboard box.
The Bank of Disney. Visit one of our loan officers today.